Right.
Okay. Okay. Isn't it crazy how we never usually um, think about how a person, a moment, or an experience that we've shared will impact our lives? But with our classmate, Kellen Woodward, he was able to experience a life-changing experience. And that has inspired him to want to help others in the future. So I will introduce you to Kellen Woodward. He is from Keller, Texas. He has one younger brother and one older sister. He had a pretty normal childhood, but he went to private school for most of his life. However, it wasn't until the summer of 2017 when he had a little glimpse as to what he wanted to do with his life. So, in just a little backstory, his family used to go to on missions to different places because his grandparents started a nonprofit where they did missions. So he had the chance to go to Athens, Greece for 2 weeks. And him and his family were able to help the refugees there. So that was pretty awesome. Um, and then once they left, after the 2 weeks, they reflected on their experience and how they saw the people suffering and how much help they actually needed. So they knew that they wanted to go back eventually. And that is exactly what they did. In 2019, during his sophomore year, him and his family went back to Athens, Greece for 3 whole months. And his father, EN doctor, actually opened up a small clinic on the second floor of a church where he welcomed refugees to come in and seek medical advice for themselves and their families. And then that's where Kellen's job came in. He would wake up at 8 a.m. every weekday and he would do his classwork because of the time difference, so he get that done beforehand. And then him and his little brother would grab some things to eat, and then they would take the metro to meet up with their parents at the church. And so Kellen there would serve tea, he would serve food, um, he would also help in cleaning up, and he also even taught a little bit of English to people, so that was really cool. Um, and then, okay, and then that really impacted Kellen because he got to talk to a lot of people and meet them, and they were very cheerful people. So like that impacted him in a significant way because he saw them so happy. Yet he later found out that they were actually suffering in silence because two of their children were killed while walking from Damascus to Athens. So that was something that really opened his eyes while interacting with the people. So that is um, that is why he is now in the international programs major because he wants to um, eventually learn Arabic, at least conversational or fluently, so that he can one day go back to Greece or Syria when the war dies down to help those people even more now that he's had this experience. And from based on Kellen's story, this should show you that you should never take an experience for granted because sometimes you'll be impacted in a way because it will lead to a beautiful lesson or an experience that could later impact what you want to do for the rest of your life. And so now Kellen, after this experience, he will take that and work towards helping other people in need later on. So thank you.
But I like I like the material that you stated about him and about his background, and especially about the refugees and all that. And the conclusion. That's what we need. There's probably a quote about refugees or something.
Okay.
There's something there that would just be perfect for that. It was set up really nicely the way you did it. Now it's just grabbing a hold of it. So we'll do it. Let me get your cards and tell him you're up. Thank you. Okay. So what did you do this weekend?
I went back home to Texas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with my little brother's homecoming football game.
And how'd that work out?
They chose the wrong team to play.
They just got killed, huh?
Actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought. They only lost by 3.
Well, that's not bad.
No, but we got lucky. We got lucky a lot.
We got lucky on what?
So, like, they probably had like 8 fumbles.
The other team?
The other team, like we recovered that many fumbles, and we're on offense so much, and we just could not score.
What position does your brother play?
Oh, he's a sophomore. He didn't even get it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say he was quarterback or something. I was gonna go, oh.
Yeah, he's a lineman.
Okay, he's a lineman, but he didn't even get into play.
No, so I told him it's like if you didn't go in, you didn't play, you didn't lose.
If the other team fumbles 8 times.